Hey everyone, I'm Katie Dodd, a registered dietitian specializing in geriatric nutrition. Here on this channel, I help older adults and caregivers navigate nutrition needs through end of life. So if you've ever wondered what are the best foods to eat after age 60, then you're in the right place. Before we dive in, I do want to point out something that's really important. There isn't one perfect list of foods for everyone who is age 60 and over. Nutrition is individualized. Your health conditions, medications, appetite, activity level, personal preference all play a role in determining what is best for you. But there are some general nutrition principles that can help most adults age well, so we're going to talk about them. So I'm going to dive into just some high-level tips for healthy aging, and then I'm going to wrap up with my top 10 foods that I recommend for people over age 60. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is a method that I like to teach known as the plate method. So rather than focusing on individual superfoods, think about building balanced meals. If you imagine a plate, imagine that half of your plate is filled with fruits and vegetables, 1/4 of that plate with protein-rich foods, and 1/4 with whole grains or other healthy carbohydrates. Then we add in some healthy fats and dairy or fortified alternatives as appropriate. This simple approach of making sure that the meals you're eating are balanced can help you to add a variety of nutrients to your diet and get the nutrition your body needs. Speaking of variety, one of the best things that you can do after 60 is eat a wide range of foods. Different fruits and vegetables provide different vitamins, minerals, they provide antioxidants and fiber. Trying to eat, for example, a variety of colors throughout the week is really beneficial. Think leafy greens, oranges, berries, tomatoes, broccoli, sweet potatoes, colorful peppers. Because the truth of the matter is, no single food contains everything that your body needs. We need to eat a wide variety of foods. Now, another important consideration is making sure that you're getting enough calories. It could be easy to think about, okay, am I getting enough vitamins, minerals, protein, all of which are important, but calories are important too. As we age, appetite often decreases, but our bodies still need energy, and energy is calories. Eating too little can lead to unintended weight loss, muscle loss, weakness, and even poor healing. So if you struggle with a poor appetite, focus on nutrient-dense foods, so foods high in calories like nuts, seeds, avocados, nut butters, eggs, yogurt, and healthy oils to help you get more nutrition and more calories in every bite. Now, one nutrient that I especially encourage in older adults is to prioritize protein. Protein helps to maintain muscle mass and strength. It supports healing, it can help your immune system, but I will say as a geriatric dietitian, for me, protein is most important for protecting muscle loss. As you age, you do experience loss in muscle, and protein, along with resistance exercise, can help to preserve and even gain muscle mass. So good protein sources include fish, chicken, turkey, beef, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, beans, lentils, tofu, milk, and more. So a good rule of thumb is try to include a good source of protein with every meal and snack when possible. Now, another important nutrient for healthy aging is calcium. And this is because after age 60, bones can become more fragile, right? So good sources of calcium include milk, yogurt, cheese, calcium fortified plant milks, calcium set tofu, if you like sardines with bone in, and even leafy green vegetables. And calcium we know can help with bone health. Now, another nutrient that works with calcium for bone health is vitamin D. So do talk to your healthcare provider if you're concerned about your vitamin D intake or vitamin D levels. Now, next on my list is fiber. We never forget to talk about fiber because it is important for digestive health. It helps to manage blood sugars and can even help with cholesterol levels. Great sources of fiber include whole grains, beans, lentils, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And finally, last on our list is water. Now, water technically isn't a food, but we want to make sure that we stay hydrated. Sometimes as we age, or because of medications, or even situations where you're like, gosh, I don't want to get up and go use the restroom again, it can be easy to become dehydrated or even intentionally limit intake of fluids. But hydration is so important for nutrition at every age, including age 60 and over. Now, water, of course, is a great choice. It tends to be my go-to, but if you're someone who's like, I just don't drink a lot of water, that's okay. How else can we get fluids in you? Think milk, soups, if you like herbal teas, or foods with high water content like fruits and vegetables, all of which can help you to stay hydrated. Okay, now that we've talked about some of the key nutrition principles for healthy aging, I thought it would be fun to share 10 of my favorite foods after 60. Now, these aren't the only healthy foods, and I'm definitely not saying that you need to eat every food on this list. I simply chose them because they provide good nutrition, especially nutrition that's important with healthy aging. Protein, calcium, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals. And I know it can be easy for me to just talk generally about nutrition, but I wanted to share 10 specific foods that I frequently recommend as a geriatric dietitian. So number 1 on my list is salmon. Salmon is one of my favorite protein sources because it combines high quality protein along with heart-healthy omega-3 fats. So if you enjoy fish, include salmon once or twice a week in your diet. Number 2 on my list is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is packed with protein. It has more protein than traditional regular yogurt. And of course, it provides calcium for healthy bones and also contains probiotics that can support gut health. Now, one of my favorite ways to enjoy yogurt is to make a little parfait. So sprinkle on some nuts and some berries, and it's a delicious snack or even breakfast. Number 3 on my list is berries. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, fiber, even vitamin C for immunity. They're naturally sweet and a wonderful way to incorporate more fruit and fiber into your day. Now, fruit and berries, they could be added to yogurt, smoothies, or just simply grab a handful as a snack. Number 4 on my list is avocados. Avocados provide healthy fats, fiber, even potassium. They're a great option for older adults who have a smaller appetite because they're packed with nutrition, including calories, in a relatively small serving. So you can spread avocado on toast, add it to a sandwich, toss it in a salad, or if you're like me, just scoop it out of the fruit itself. So number 5 on our list is milk. Milk is one of the most nutrient-dense beverages you can drink. It provides protein, calcium, and is often fortified with vitamin D. Now, if you don't drink cow's milk, that's okay. There are fortified alternatives out there that do still provide some good nutrition. Number 6 on my list is eggs. Eggs are often affordable nowadays, easy to prepare, and are an excellent source of high-quality protein. They also provide choline, which is an important nutrient for brain health. So whether you like them scrambled, boiled, in an omelet, or even sliced on a salad, they can be a great addition to any meal. Number 7 on my list, beans and lentils. Yes, I'm combining a couple foods into the same category, but beans and lentils are nutritional powerhouses. They provide protein, fiber, iron, and lots of good vitamins and minerals, and generally, they're pretty budget friendly. You could work them into soups, salads, tacos, chilies. Number 8 on my list is leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, collard greens. These vegetables provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. They're also a great way to add color and variety to your plate. Now, when I say leafy greens, you don't necessarily have to have like a big salad every day. You could add a handful of spinach to a smoothie, into soup, a pasta dish, or even your scrambled eggs in the morning. Number 9 on my list, nuts and seeds. Again, I'm combining 2 foods into one category. But nuts and seeds provide healthy fats, protein, fiber, and important minerals like magnesium. Now, if chewing is difficult for you, you can always try nut or seed butters instead. So peanut butter, almond butter, even sunflower seed butter, those are all great options too. And finally, rounding out the list at number 10 is oatmeal. Oatmeal is a whole grain that's rich in soluble fiber, which supports heart health. It is warm, comforting, and a delicious breakfast or snack if you would like. It's also easy to customize. You can make it with milk instead of water. You could top it with berries, with nuts, with different things to add extra nutrition to it. So, what are the best foods to eat after 60? Rather than focusing on one or two superfoods, we're really going to be focused on eating a variety of nutrition-rich foods that provide adequate calories, plenty of protein, calcium-rich foods for bone health, fruits and vegetables for vitamins, minerals, fiber, whole grains, and also healthy fats. So it's all about variety. And most importantly, I feel like I would be remiss to include any food list without emphasizing the most important part. The most important part of nutrition is that you're selecting foods that you enjoy, foods that you're going to eat and help to nourish your body. We could have the healthiest food in the world, but if you don't like it or you feel miserable eating it, let's not do that. There is a good variety of nutritious foods out there. Find the ones you love and just eat a good variety of foods throughout the day. Now, keep in mind, if you do have any medical conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, swallowing difficulties, or another medical condition, your nutrition needs might be different. This is why I always recommend working with your healthcare team, including a registered dietitian, to develop a plan that is right for you. Now, before you go, I do have a little freebie for you if you're interested. If you want to learn more about healthy aging nutrition tips, be sure to download my free guide, 10 Essential Nutrition Tips for Healthy Aging. I'll put the link in my description below, and I think you'll find it to be a really helpful companion to everything we've talked about today. So if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based nutrition tips for older adults and caregivers, and I always love hearing from you. I went over a lot of stuff in this video, but let me know which of these foods are your favorites. Or maybe there's one that you're thinking, yeah, I should include this into my diet more often. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that this was helpful.